What up, souls? Everyone in Ashwood knew about House 46. No, it was not haunted, but because every single person who has ever lived there moved out exactly 1 year later. Didn't matter if it was a family, an old couple, or a college student renting it cheap. 1 year. They would pack up overnight and leave. Nobody ever explained why. If anyone asked, they would just say, "Don't stay after the first year." That's it. A guy named Noah didn't care. He was 24, didn't have a lot of money, and the rent was almost half the price of every other house in the town. His friends joked that he'd either save a ton of money or end up possessed. He laughed. The house was old, but nice. Nothing felt creepy. The first 6 months were completely normal. Then, one morning, he opened his front door to grab the newspaper. There was already a newspaper sitting there. Tomorrow's newspaper. He frowned. The date printed on it was Thursday. Today was Wednesday. He figured it was a printing mistake until he read the front page. There had been a huge truck crash on Highway 18. 3 people injured. He laughed. Someone's got a weird sense of humor. The next day, the crash happened exactly as the paper described. Same location, same number of people, and same photos. Now, he was interested. Every morning after that, tomorrow's newspaper appeared on his doorstep. Always 1 day early, always accurate. At first, it felt amazing. He won small bets, avoided traffic, even called in sick the day a water pipe burst at work. His life got easier. He stopped questioning it. Then one morning, the newspaper was thinner than usual, only 4 pages. The front headline made his stomach drop. Local man found dead inside home. Underneath it, his name, Noah Carter, age 24. The article said neighbors found him in House 46. No signs of forced entry. Police had no explanation. He read it 5 times. He wasn't scared, he was angry. This is fake. He ripped the paper apart. The next day, there was no newspaper. For the first time in months, nothing. He smiled. See, it was all bullshit. That night, around 2 a.m., someone knocked on the front door. 3 slow knocks. Noah looked through the peephole. Nobody. He opened the door anyway. The porch was empty, except tomorrow's newspaper, folded neatly on the welcome mat. He picked it up with shaking hands. The headline had changed. Local man survives after ignoring false report. He let out a breath, a sigh of relief. Then he noticed the second article, smaller, hidden near the bottom. Unidentified person seen entering House 46 at 2:17 a.m. He looked at the clock. It was 2:16. A floorboard creaked upstairs. He lived alone. Very slowly, he looked away from the newspaper toward the staircase. Another creak, like someone had just taken one more step.